Hey friends, welcome back! In this video, we're sharing one of our best accidental finds from our Halifax trip. From very unique cocktails to fresh crab dishes and extremely tender ribs, this is a spot you're gonna love just as much as we did. Right on the waterfront boardwalk in Halifax, Mike and I were looking for a place to grab a drink and stay dry from the rain while we waited for a late reservation at another restaurant that we'll talk about in the next video. We kept walking past this busy tapas spot and thought, why not try it? Unfortunately, they were fully booked and they sent us right next door to their sister restaurant, Water Polo.
Or fortunately.
And honestly, we're so glad that they did. This place had already caught our attention during our stay thanks to its beautiful patio filled with fire pits and a cool retro meets sophisticated vibe that carries throughout the entire space, inside and out. Water Polo feels high-end but still feels welcoming. Right away, the service stood out to us. The staff were friendly, attentive, and clearly passionate about what they do. Even though we were just sitting at the bar for a couple of drinks, we were treated just as well as anyone sitting down for a full dinner. While we were deciding on our drinks, they brought out a tray of complimentary bar snacks. First was tahini cashews, house-made sea salt kettle chips, and truffle oil popcorn. Honestly, the fact that they put this much thought into something as simple as bar snacks really wowed us. They were addictive, and when we were almost done, they even offered to top them up again. Such a small gesture, but it went a long way and made our short visit feel very special. For drinks, I ordered the Rosalita, made with tequila blanco, cointreau, guava and hibiscus puree, coconut and lime. The salted rim gave it a fancy margarita vibe, and it was definitely strong, but creamy and unique, and a true sipping cocktail. Mike went with the Propeller Bombetta on tap, a Fruli-style beer. He described it as smooth, creamy, and almost caramel-like with a rich body we both really enjoyed. While we were sipping on our drinks, we took a look through their food menu and we were genuinely impressed. Upscale dishes, lots of seafood-forward pastas, tons of creative cocktails, plus craft beer and wine. The menu very much wowed us, so we knew we needed to come back. We were enjoying our time here so much that we decided to order another cocktail to share. This was the Firecracker cocktail, made with vodka, cointreau, pop rock infused syrup, egg white, and fresh lime. It smelled very fruity and tasted quite sour, but creamy because of the egg white. It was very similar to a whiskey sour. The pop rocks weren't overpowering, but they added a fun little twist. As good as the cocktails were, what really won us over that night was the service, atmosphere, and all those thoughtful little touches. We loved it so much that we made sure to make a reservation on the spot to come back the next day for my birthday dinner. On our return visit, we were seated in a cozy booth and greeted with the same amazing hospitality. We were brought complimentary house-made bread served with lobster-infused oil and balsamic. Last night, while we were at the bar, we watched them constantly making fresh bread, so when we came back, we already knew it was going to be made fresh for this day. You could tell instantly too. Each piece peeled apart so beautifully, light and flaky, with that fluffy texture and a gorgeous buttery sheen. The oil smelled and tasted like lobster and butter, which was very unique. The lobster flavor is a bit more subtle, but you can definitely smell it. And it might be more of an acquired taste, but to be honest, Mike quite enjoyed it. I very much liked it, but it wasn't like we were totally obsessed with it. We both thought it was very creative, and we applaud them for being so bold with their choices. For drinks tonight, Mike ordered the Propeller ESB, an English-style ale with caramel, earthy, and floral notes. He liked this one even more than the beer he had from the night before. I went with the Rum Runner cocktail, made with Smith & Cross, Worthy Park Jamaican rum, banana puree, coconut, and lime. This drink was strong. Like, I could smell the alcohol right away. But the bold spice from the rum balanced it nicely with the banana and coconut, giving it that nice tropical taste. But this was definitely another sipping cocktail. We also loved the attention to detail, like using different types of ice for different drinks. For our mains, I ordered the Snow Crab Agnolotti, made with Cape Breton snow crab, truffle ricotta, sweet corn cream, and chives. This ended up being one of my favorite dishes from the entire trip. The crab was sweet, juicy, flaky, and incredibly fresh. The house-made pasta felt like stuffed pillows, and you could really taste the care that went into it. The sweet corn cream sauce was buttery, creamy, slightly sweet, and somehow still light. Almost like a peaches and cream corn soup vibe. Everything worked beautifully together, and it's a dish I would order again in a heartbeat. Mike ordered the beef short rib, braised with honey and miso demi-glace, served with creamed spinach, garlic mashed potatoes, and glazed carrots. The best word for this dish is tendonism. That's the best word. It's super tender. The meat fell right off the bone and it was incredibly juicy. The glaze had a perfect balance of sweetness and savory barbecue flavors. The sides were seasoned just right, had that perfect amount of garlic in the mashed potatoes and in the spinach. And the carrots had this sweet, almost honey-like glaze over it, enhancing its natural flavors. He absolutely loved the dish. The service throughout the night was flawless, perfectly timed with check-ins, constantly refilling our water, and just a genuine effort to make our experience special. When they found out it was my birthday, they surprised us with a complimentary dessert, a strawberry sorbet topped with fresh fruit and a cute seahorse shortbread cookie, with happy birthday written in chocolate on the plate. The sorbet had this fresh strawberry flavor with flecks that we thought were vanilla bean at first, but turned out to be basil, giving it an unexpected strawberries and cream vibe. And since it's a sorbet, there's zero dairy in it. The strawberry flavor in here was really nice. We couldn't figure out if this was house-made or not, but it had so much care into it that we think it was house-made. The strawberries tasted very fresh, and we loved the bold choice to try basil instead of vanilla. It somehow worked really well. We liked this a lot. Water polo completely won us over. From the moment we walked in, the service, atmosphere, and attention to detail made us feel genuinely taken care of. Every interaction felt thoughtful, from the complimentary bar snacks to the very unique crafted cocktails and standout dishes. You can tell there's real passion behind everything that they do here. Whether you're just stopping in for drinks or sitting down for a full meal, they make the experience feel special without being pretentious. This was easily one of our favorite spots we visited while we were in Halifax. It's a place we'd go back to again and again. For us, water polo is a solid 10 out of 10. Alright friends, thanks so much for watching another Nova Scotia adventure. We hope you enjoyed dining along with us. Nova Scotia has so many amazing eats, and you're not going to want to miss what's coming next. Tons of more food coming your way.
Hey.